Jimmy Kimmel made jokes about Robert Downey Jr. at the Oscars, and the actor didn't seem amused. While the Oscars have tinkered around with their format before, the 2024 Oscars went back to the tried and true format of one actor giving the opening monologue and hosting the show. Jimmy Kimmel, this year's host, gave an opening speech that shook heads. The host made two funny jokes. Firstly, he made a quip about Madame Web having potential and talent but not succeeding. He also joked about Greta Gerwig not getting a director nomination for Barbie. Besides these two jokes, Kimmel's monologue failed. His joke about going over by 5 minutes wasn't actually funny. Additionally, society is past the point where Brokeback Mountain jokes are funny, but Kimmel didn't seem to get the memo. He poked fun at movies being too long, which might have been fine, except that the movies he's criticizing were well received by audiences despite the length. This makes Kimmel seem deeply out of touch with the audiences watching the Oscars from home. However, none of these jokes were as distasteful as what Kimmel said about Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. didn't seem amused by Jimmy Kimmel's Oscars jokes. Jimmy Kimmel made jokes about Robert Downey Jr.'s history of drug use in the Oscars 2024 opening monologue. He mentioned Downey being at the highest point in his career, which would have been fine on its own. The actor took this in stride, tapping his nose in recognition. Rather than moving on, Kimmel implied that Downey was making a drug gesture, alluding to the actor's substance use disorder for which he's been in recovery for over 15 years. While the actor has been open about his past with SUD, rehab, and jail, it's not okay to joke about someone else's illness. If Kimmel had joked about an actor having cancer, it would have been seen as overwhelmingly offensive. Addiction is an illness, just like anything else. Unsurprisingly, RDJ's expression immediately went sour with the actor glaring at Kimmel. Actor Robert Downey Jr. didn't seem even a little bit amused by Jimmy Kimmel's jokes, with good reason. They were, at the very least, in poor taste but could be seen as extremely insensitive. Hopefully, this didn't ruin Robert Downey Jr.'s 2024 Oscars win for Best Supporting Actor. The Best Supporting Actor nominee's response is indicative of a greater hosting problem. A lineup of Oscars statues set up side by side. While Jimmy Kimmel's 2024 Oscars monologue is a problem of its own, Robert Downey Jr. highlights the fact that hosts for award shows have really struggled lately, especially those in charge of big-name shows that run on network TV. Many of the host speeches aren't funny or charming. They seem like they're only there to fill the time. In contrast, the 2024 SAG Awards got it exactly right. The 2024 SAG Awards set the bar high for live award shows by allowing for more personality and cussing. The actors and hosts had longer time to talk, allowing them to make hilarious jokes that didn't have to be cut down for time. Other shows like the Oscars may need to take note and alter their format in order to fix the prevalent hosting problem.